everybody. Okay, this is just a very short-ish video. But for the past, 2 streams, I think, or maybe it was just the last stream, I don't remember which one. But I mentioned something that I'm writing called Rise. No words are appearing on the screen, but yeah, Rise. And it's a book that I'm writing. Currently, there's 2 parts. There's going to be eventually a 3rd. And then eventually I might get it published. Who knows? But anyways, I have a feeling that I'm just going to make a video explaining how Rise works, I guess. Although I still don't even know how it works myself. And I've been writing this since I was in 8th grade. I'm currently a sophomore. Meaning I'm in 10th grade now. So I've been writing this thing for a little over 2 years. Do I like how it's working out? Yes. Could the first part use some adjustments? Also yes. Do I know what ways I need to adjust them? No. I'm not a professional writer. Tucker! Shush! Sorry, I have very annoying dogs. But anyway, this is just kind of like a little forum video explaining what Rise is. And how it works. And I guess also some of the characters. And there's also a crossover in the second part, which I'm currently still working on. It's fun. Again, we're going to start off with the main character, Flips. I don't have my notebook. I'm going to get my notebook off quick. So, awkward pause. I'll be back in a few minutes. Here's the book where I keep all the character designs. I went down there to go to my room and go get that. Nice. And here we have Flips, our main character. The sketch was designed by the friend who I am writing the book with. So, although granted I might ask her to, read through all this. And, ask for a, another copy of this so I can give her, a different color scheme. Because, I want her to look human, but at the same time, I like how this design looks. Oh, wait, yeah, hold on, guys. You guys can't see that, but it's this. It could look a lot more different, I'm telling you that now. We actually thought that we lost this copy. So she made a similar one to it, which is how her opposite twin was born. So yeah, she has an opposite twin now. And then, the twin is still in the book. Her name's Savannah. But yeah, anyways, we have Eclipse and we have Savannah. Okay, so both of them can, control, the sun and the moon. You know, that's kind of where Eclipse got her name from. Savannah, I don't know. I guess her parents just, yeah, your name's Savannah now. But anyway, just, there's also, the gods and goddesses similar to the Percy Jackson universe. Which, Tucker! Stop getting with my poison ivy plant, bitch. But anyways, I'm so sorry about my dog. Anyways, wait, what was I explaining? Okay, but yeah, there's gods and goddesses similar to the Percy Jackson universe, I guess, which is the crossover in the second part. I don't own any of the characters, I'm mentioning that now. But I think that this is the only drawing I do want to show you guys, because the others' drawings just look really stupid. Oh, look. It's a bleed-through paper. But anyways, there's also 2 characters that are mentioned more in the 3rd part. It's a witch and a ghost. As you can see, this here is all just totally and entirely fake and made up. But at the same time, I really do like where the plot heads. I also forget why I drew a lot of this stuff, considering that that's not how you spell the word emerald at all. No, I'm guessing I did this when I was in 8th grade. Wait, so I started playing this when I was in 7th grade. Never mind. I started this when I was in 7th grade. More like character drawing than I was in 7th grade. But I spelled the word emerald, which I don't know how to actually still spell it now. But I spelled it E-M-A-R-L-A-D-E. Emeralde. Which I find that hilarious now. I'm just gonna sit here laughing at my child self for a while, because that right there is just fucking funny. I think there is another image in here that I cannot, and I mean cannot, show on camera. Like, at all. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot I drew these two. Okay, so I also have a feeling I should mention something else real quick. Eclipse and Savannah have two older sisters, Aristromu, goddess of the sun, and Selene, goddess of the moon. No, not Artemis. Artemis would be her mother. More mention of that in the second part. So yeah, Artemis here isn't a virgin goddess. Don't ask me how, don't ask me when, don't ask me where, don't ask me why. There's the cursed drawing I can't show on camera. It's a floating child. If you don't kind of get where that leads. Although you kind of should, I hope. But yeah, I think some of these characters are mentioned, but at the same time, I don't remember if they are mentioned. I have to go back and why does that child have a mask? Okay, I honestly forgot that I drew a lot of these. And, like, I don't think half of them are mentioned. Okay, go over. There's the orphanage attendant. Or owner, I guess. Am I ever going to mention these characters in the book? I don't remember if I'm going to mention any of these in the book or not. That's the most grandma bullshit I've ever seen. Okay, anyways. Okay, I think I've, like, lost track of the character, like, halfway through writing all this. So I think my main character that I stuck with were, Savannah and Eclipse. But there is, like, more, like, original characters in there that I did come up with. But, I don't really remember all of them, so I'm gonna have to pull up Rise real quick. I also do have an images and explanations that I'm gonna pull up as well. Once the Wi-Fi loads in on my computer. Ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Rise. Also, I've also imagined this, like, being, like, a movie or a musical. Don't ask me where I got that idea for this right here being like a movie or a musical, because I don't remember. But I think, I may have also like deleted the video that I'm about to mention, but I think I made a theme song for it. If it did ever become a movie or a musical, I think I remember making a theme song for it. And I just remember the theme song being absolutely horrible. Okay, so anyways, I'm just going to start here. I'm going to read the image. Okay, so. We're going to start with the explanation that is most needed for the first part of this. Because the first part about this revolves all around how, like, the powers work and stuff like that. But there's also, like, a lot of kidnapping and powers getting taken. To put it that way. So, the simple explanation is that there are these things called power chairs. To put it simple, they can either give you your powers back, or they can take them away. Probably should have. Or the other way around. That makes no sense, still. But anyways, they can either take your powers, or they can give them back to you, if programmed to. Which, reading what I wrote here for the explanation on how they work, essentially they stab a 10-inch needle into the person's back. They drain them of their power. The power is then transferred into a tube, which is about this big, according to me. Yeah, no, according to myself, I put an image next to it. The tube is about that big in the image, so I'm guessing it's around this big in real life. Which is essentially a very small tube, considering how much power a person could hold. Okay, but essentially, the tube is in the back of the chair, which is accessible through a hatch / a hidden space in the chair. And it cannot give the person back their powers unless if it is programmed to give them back their powers. So I guess the chairs are kind of like robots, essentially. I don't know, don't ask me where this works. But yeah, essentially, starting a little further down into part 1. Remember, this takes place, medieval Europe. Do not know where in Europe. I don't know, but this is somewhere in medieval Europe. So essentially, okay, so Eclipse is 5 when she's taken to an orphanage. Eclipse is 7 when she escapes the orphanage, or leaves the orphanage. Or no, 7 whenever she gets adopted. I forgot she doesn't escape, she gets adopted. Eclipse is 10 when, wait, no, still 7 whenever she runs away from her castle that she gets adopted into, which actually turns out that they're her actual parents in this case. In this case, the parents that Artemis dropped off at their doorstep whenever Eclipse was like 1 month old. I forgot my writing process for this, but essentially, she just continuously gets kidnapped. She builds a mansion in the woods, like 23 pages down. 2 of her friends from the orphanage, which also got adopted with her, by the names of Sarah and Sasha. I was in 8th grade. I don't think I knew how to make names sound actual, like, oh, wow, that's a really unique name. No, I just went with Sarah and Sasha. But, one of them can mind control people, which is why the parents didn't want them. But essentially, I forgot which one can mind control people, which one can't. But the other one mind controlled the other person to cut off Eclipse's arm. I forgot if it was her left or right. I'll have to go back and check. Okay, that's what's off about this. One of her arms is still here. Okay, I'll have to change that here in a second. How could I be so stupid and leave an arm on the drawing? Jeez, okay. Okay. But anyways, let's see. Further down, she keeps on constantly getting kidnapped. Like 3 months into living inside the little mansion she built in the woods, she adopts a wolf and 2 tigers. More kidnapping. Her sisters, Selene and Aristomu, taught her how to raise the moon and raise the sun whenever they can't, like if they're busy or something, or if they, like, forget. She has, like, a mental timer that reminds her to, I guess. That's how I worded it. She is immune to a lot of things because of a necklace that Artemis gave her, I guess. Even though Artemis really fucking hates her here. So she's either like, I'm either immortal, or this is all pure luck. Like a lot of pages down, she dies. Cause she was walking around at night, like, without the necklace on, she, like, left it at home. Some archer was out there, I guess, hunting, thought Eclipse was a wild animal, launched an arrow at her. Her body landed into a tree, though. So the arrow, like, stuck her into the tree. And, killed her, I guess. The archer, whenever it realized, like, oh shit, that's not an animal, that's a human, ran away. Just left her there, I guess. okay, let's see. Further down. So then she found out she also has a brother. It's a twin brother. But not from Artemis. From the actual parents that Artemis left on their doorstep. Or from the actual parents that Artemis dropped. From the actual people who ran the castle before they died, I guess. If you can't tell, I suck at explaining things. Words are not going to appear on the screen. I don't have any editing apps. Because I don't want to waste my time learning how to edit. But anyways, let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, so, the brother's name is Fritz. My, friend that I'm writing this with named it. Or really named him, not an it. Wow, okay, that's rude. But, like halfway through the first book, she gets turned into a literal robot. Literally, like, they changed all of her blood to iron. Which I guess is like an elemental thing, I guess. But, let's see. At the start of the second book, she gets invited. She's 18 when the second book starts. So this is 2 years later after the first book ends. She's 18. So, I mean, the first book ended whenever she was 16. Oh, no, because that explains the image now. Okay. Never mind, because I just realized, why she looked like this in the image. This. We planned ahead for the future. She did not look like this as a child. Her skin was normal, but this here's after, like, all the, like, experiments and stuff. Thought I should mention that now, I guess. But anyways, she flew to Athens, which is where, like, the god and the goddess are said to originate, or originate. My English is not Englishing. She adopted 3 kids. I can't remember their names at the current moment, but they do have names. She meets Ares, the goddess of strife. There's also like a lot of other goddesses that she meets from like different cultures. I'm just gonna put out names. Kali, which is actually a goddess, it's about Kali. Kali. Okay, one I can't pronounce, but it is spelled. If you guys want to go look this up, these are actual goddesses. But one is spelled Sekhmet. Like that. Another one is Izanami, the Japanese goddess of night. And then another one is Damat. Another one is Aish. It's like sounds like it'd be said ish. Tar. So Ishtar. Ishtar. She also meets Hecate. And another one that I'm not even going to take my time to try and spell. But anyways, she goes to this convention, runs into one of her old enemies, which I think I named her Oceana. It just says old enemy here, I guess. Oh, yeah, wait, yeah. Okay, yeah, it was Oceana. Okay, and now I have the names of 2 of her kids. I can't remember the last one, though. But anyway, she comes across Hera, goddess of childbirth. Ugh, hey, Hera. 4 reasons. Mainly Percy Jackson reasons. But yeah. But I also made 2 more original characters, which I have drawings of digitally. I'm going to see if my computer will focus, hopefully, today on my screen. But anyways, this here's where the PJO crossover hits. I think I also changed how the demigod abilities work. And they have, like, better bonds, like, with their parents, I guess. I'm I'm guessing this is all after, like, Trials of Apollo and all that, because there's an entire another prophecy that I made myself. Which I'm so proud of myself for doing. Here, let me go find the prophecy that I wrote, so I can say it out loud. Well, that's not how the prophecy goes. Okay, wow. Damn. I'm sad now. Because I rewrote the prophecy on the book, but I didn't on the images and explanations. But, anyways, yeah, she comes across the Hundreds of Artemis, meets her mother, she gets another godly parent, which I'm not going to mention because it's entire book spoilers. Another one of my original characters is in here. Her name is Hana, which is flower in Japanese. Her actual name is Hana Cleese. I think I've mentioned her before in a live stream. Child of Hades and Hera. Got adopted by Zeus. But then I'm going to mention that she was another former child of Hera and Aphrodite. I think I said that so essentially, like, Aphrodite, like, mind-controlled Hera to think that they were together. And that she wasn't never in love with Zeus. Essentially, I just changed all of Greek mythology. All of it. And I love it. But anyways. Someone home? No? Okay, awesome. I'm going crazy. No one's home. I'm here alone. That's nice. But anyways, okay, so she got a new godly parent, went to Camp Half-Blood. Although she stayed there for, like, a very short amount of time. She was like, I have to go back to my kingdom. I have my children waiting there. But, the others didn't, understand that. By others, I mean the 7 minus Hazel, Raina, and Frank. Why do I always forget Frank? Jesus Christ, the poor... But anyways, minus Hazel, Raina, and Frank. But also including Nico and Will, I guess. Because I guess Will was with them as well at the time. But yeah, she answered some of their questions and then was like, oh, I have to leave. I have to be back home in like 22 hours. Because remember, Camp Half-Blood, New York. Her home, Europe. And she's flying there using her own wings. So, that's awesome. Saves money, I guess. I also don't think she has American money on her. But, anyways, don't ask how, but the Argo 2 is still a thing. Here, I guess. I don't remember if it's still a thing in the book or not, actually. I can't remember that now. Again, I found the name of her third child, and also the names of her 2 main guards that I mentioned. Okay, but we're going to start with the names of their children. We're running from oldest to youngest. Diamond is a child of... Fuck, I can't remember names now. That's bad. That's really bad. I can't remember names. Okay, but anyways... Okay, I guess we're going to start with the guards then, because I cannot find where I mentioned the names and who the guards' parents are. And the guards' names are Zora and Zeno. They can teleport. Zora is the night guard, so she doesn't get a lot of sleep, and she hates sleep, but she's an insomniac. But she also, likes getting sleep on the rare occasion. Zeno is her brother in this case, Zora Zeno. Okay, and I found where I mentioned the parents and how she found them. Or about her children in this case. Okay, so Diamond's 15. Her godly parent is Estrella, goddess of the stars. Eclipse found her, passed out on the ground covered in blood, but the blood wasn't hers. It belonged to a Hydra that she finished killing. Okay, the next one, her name is Solar. I'm guessing something to do with the sun. I found another goddess of the sun. I cannot pronounce it, so I will spell it out for you. You guys can Google this all if you want to. But the name is Alecrona. Electrona, I guess. If I'm even pronouncing that right, I'm sorry for whoever's culture that is. She just finished fighting with one of the gods, Ares, which is another Percy Jackson reference, I know. And then the youngest one is... Oh, wait, yeah, my forgot to mention Solar is 14 as well. And then the youngest one is Luna. She is 13. And her godparent is Nyx, goddess of the night. She found her by the doors of death. Yeah, we can kind of guess how the reactions went there, I guess. Reactions were a little mix of all over the room. And then apparently Reyna has a tracker on Nico here. Because she just appears at the doorstep, bangs on the door, Eclipse opens the door, Reyna kills Eclipse. Eclipse is already revived in a new body. Okay, so then basically Eclipse and Reyna have a fight. But then I also have another original character here. He's a child of Cersei. His name is Haki. Fuck. My English isn't Englishing today. But I named him Hakiro. Hakiro? I can't remember how I pronounced it originally. But anyways, a child of Cersei attacks the palace. Cersei appears behind Eclipse. Tells Akira to go back before she makes him mortal. Yeah, all that happened. Let's see. More. Give me more. Okay, but anyways, there's more explanations I can tell you guys now. But, okay, so the explanation on the multiverse gods/goddesses, which I think I mentioned, the two goddess original characters that I made. The names are Serena and Tokocho. They are Japanese. But anyways, there's two of them. They are siblings, native to Japanese culture. The goddess Tokocho, the goddess is Serena. Since they are native to the Japanese culture, they do wear kimonos. Tokocho wears a reddish-orange kimono with a black stripe design. Serena wears a deep blue kimono with a white flower design. Tokocho has white, silverish hair with some red streaks and bright blue eyes. Serena has black hair that looks deep blue and light and has sapphire blue eyes. Their abilities, I think, I'm going to go over different universes, which is where the multiverse part comes in. And they can see other people's pasts. Which is why Hera came to them to get more information on Eclipse's past. And anyways, their family, children of two goddesses that were forgotten years ago, so the parents are unknown. Okay, and then, I also don't think I mentioned this, but Serena can make orbs. Cue orb making sounds. But anyways, yeah, she can, make orbs, and they, show, people's past, or, what they want, or, what the person wants the orb to show. So this here's the explanation on how they work. They are white and have 3 buttons. The blue one is the play button. The second one is the green button. It can give you more information or pictures on something, or whatever you want to know. And then the red one is a self-destruct button. It turns the button from an orb into a bird. But anyways, hold on, let me zoom in a little bit here. 200, I think. Should work. Okay, I made the images a bit bigger here. So right here is what Serena and Tokocho look like. Fuck, why is it so bright? Is that enough? Okay, alright, there you can kind of see how they look now. For some reason, yes, Serena is the taller of the two. Don't ask me why. But she is. But anyways, the actual prophecy that I wrote... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Eclipse is now 19. So, yeah, her birthday is... Did I not write this down? No. Awesome. I'm trying to remember when I wrote this thing because I already that's what I want her birthday to be. I know I wrote this sometime last year, as in 2024. Yes, December 28th is when I wrote this thing. Her birthday is December 28th. But not in 2024. I just don't know what year. 19 from the year 2025, I guess. You know, why not? Make it more modern, but still keep it medieval Europe. Because that totally makes sense, you know? Okay, so, yeah, don't ask me. Jason didn't die in the Burning Maze here. He's gonna die in this recent battle that I'm making right now, currently, in my head. Okay, I still like how this prophecy sounds. Okay, so anyways, this is the prophecy, the full prophecy. A child of the moon may see her days, see the world rise or fall. The heroes guide her as she guides them. The water's anger rises as the storm falls. The child of the moon will make the calls. The sun will rise and heal all. As they help heal the lost soul, lost in magic and madness, the moon will never see days again, as they will forever fall. When they find time will rise again, it will all come to a great end. Okay, and then I made a little explanation of what this means. So, water is Percy, storm is Jason, eclipse is the moon, will is the sun, Hakira is the lost soul in magic, time is Kronos. If no one knows why Nico isn't mentioned in the prophecy, there is a reason. So everyone knows how Nico was technically kidnapped / captured in the Battle of the Labyrinth. If you have read the book, I'm so sorry. I'm just spoiling all this right here for you. But like in the Battle of the Labyrinth, he was captured. I made a little scene. Made it myself, of course. So in this case, Kronos told him, like through like Luke's body and stuff, that if he failed now, whenever Nico got stronger, Kronos would try and take over Nico's body and start another war once Nico got stronger. Yeah. So, that's currently where it ends. But Eclipse has a plan on how to stop all of this. And all she needs is 2 stones. Which they're made of stones. They're called Ghost Stone, which can like hold people's powers like within the stone. And Bench Stone, which entirely stops people's powers in general. But, he's gonna use both of those stones, bind them together, and make something strong enough that'll actually stop Kronos. And then she needs a conversation with Hades to let her go to Tartarus to stop Kronos. That's currently how the book ends, from where I have left off. If no one can tell, this is wonderful writing skills at their finest. I believe that my original prophecy before all of this is, this here was like the scrap prophecy. A child of the moon may see her day. She shall see the world rise or fall. The heroes get her as she guides them. The death and waters angers rise as the storm falls. The child of the moon will make the calls. The sun will rise and heal all in the end, as they all help heal the lost soul lost in magic and madness. As the moon will never see day again, as they will forever fall. When the fine time will rise again, it will all come to an end. That right there was the scrapped version of the prophecy. I like the one I made now. But anyways, and now there is something I'm going to fix real quick. I need to take away Eclipse's left arm. I did my research. It's her left arm. But yeah, I'm going to take that quickly out of the image before I show you guys what they look like. Or mainly what Eclipse looks like here in this digital drawing. Her skin is not actually gray. It's just how I found it best when making the images. I really showed the red that I'm using for the scar color. But yeah. I can zoom out a little bit more, like 150. Okay, so there is a front and a back to this, which it's both of these. Hold on, wait, turn back down my brightness. Okay, so the one with the yellow and the black hair is Eclipse scars from the front. And the one with the clearly no hair is Eclipse's scars from the back. Okay, anyways, that right there is how I am ending this video. Hope you all have an amazing day. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you all later. Bye. Love you all. Have a good day.